So I'll just pick. Oh, okay, this is a veteran player. Those guys smash me into pieces every single time I play against. That's funny what they do. It's gonna be Pumpkin Eater 69. Holy shit. That's the best name in the world, though. You have to say this. That's the best freaking name in the world, guys. Pumpkin Eater 69. Jesus.
The contest begins.
I go first, and that's my mark comp actually as well. That's my mark composition. It's not my mark comp. It's just a mark comp anyway. So it's gonna be funny to see how it goes. So it really is gonna be hard for him to hit anybody though, because they have two Shadow Fades here. Like he has very limited target selection, so he can go for the. I guess he goes for the A bomb because whatever else he chooses can just Shadow Fade and avoid the Bounty Hunter for a turn. And he's on the clock because he is gonna be taking heavy damage over time. So we shall see. Stunning blow on the Flagellant. Yeah, that's kind of the weakness. You don't take the snap, you kind of risk that. Actually, that's 5%. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? This was 5% chance to resist that, I think. That's so low, and actually I did resist that anyway. I resisted my own bleed as well, with 5% bleed res again. Look at it, he has 40% base chance, so it was 15% stun res, and I did resist it. And then I resisted my freaking bleed as well. Yeah, that's the Mangle build, guys. If you watched my free epic builds, this is the Mangle team. Oh, fuck. No! Oh, no. My dude, what's happening to you? Holy shit. I mean, granted I have decent dodge, but... Oh, he hasn't done a single move in this entire fight. Look at this poor motherfucker. Jesus. Double stun. I get 15% evasion there. He uses the chains, which is 110 accuracy base, and he misses that as well. Okay, he marks the GR right now. I can just drop the Vapors. I think I should drop the Vapors now. I mean the Reju Vapors, because otherwise my GR might just die, right? I need to keep her alive, so I'm just gonna drop the Rejuvenating Vapors here, just in case. Because if he crits me right now, then he can just finish her next turn. I just don't want that to happen. Oh boy, that's one fucking game for you now. No way, good lord. You have to hate, Jesus, this, like, I would just rage quit if I were him. It's like, I'm being protected by the RNGesus himself. If I lose this game, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind there. That's, oh my god. Look at this guy, he's taking 11 damage over time on this BH right now, and I also didn't get my freaking damage there. Okay, just leave. At this point, I would just fucking leave. Seriously, what the hell is this shit? Yep, that's gonna be 0 HP now on the BH if he activates that. So, and he's fearful as well. My god. Yeah, if they go for, I hope they do go for the Butcher Circus in the second edition. I think they need to reduce the RNG because that's too much. I don't know. I think like the second DD will have to think about the maybe more HP, less RNG. I think that would be good. Hello there, Amorte. Nice to see you, my man. Hello there, Salazar as well. Hello there, Just a Hunter. Nice to see you guys. Lovely stuff to see you coming back to the stream again. Oh god. Oh my goodness, that's so brutal for Endo. Unbelievably shitty luck for this guy. Seriously, that's just brutally bad for him. I'm doing pretty well for myself. Yeah, he also makes a mistake here right now, because he should have just done this the other way around, like where he... Yeah, that's weird. That's very weird of a move, seriously, because it's like I activate right now, I don't kill his BH, that's good for him, right? But at the same freaking time, he's at 0 HP, so he probably has to bandage this. He has to kind of bandage this, because if he doesn't bandage, he's gonna lose the BH. Because I did lower his death blow resistance as it is. Hopefully he doesn't crit me now. Okay, he does actually crit me. Oh, the nice part is actually next turn I start and I just activate the Antiquarian again. I just activate the Antiquarian. Look. And I drop the Festering Vapors again. I kill him now, for sure. So, yeah, BH is, I think we established she was A+. In the video. We established she was A+. But that's really good for me. Look, he has 9 damage over time with the Crusader. Because of the Biles, right? 6 now. He stuns the Antiquarian. But that really doesn't do that much. It just really doesn't do that much at all. He will kill the Antiquarian eventually, I suppose, but that's as good as it gets for him. We're gonna punish. I'm gonna drop the punish here on the Flagellant. He resisted the bleed though. That's kind of unfortunate with all those things. Okay, we had no bleed, extra bleed chance though. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so he manacles my Abum. That's something I... Okay, he doesn't get it either, because I have 75% stun res from the previous move, I think. Which also is pretty good for me, right? Okay, so I'm gonna Beast Bile this again, I think. I would honestly be just Zerging... I would be trying to Zerg this Antiquarian down, because if he lets her live now... It's just, especially she lost the mark as well, it's gonna be super annoying for him. If she lives through this particular turn right now, which is very likely to happen, right? He has no extra death blow chance right now on her. So since he let her live, probably, yeah, since he let her live, I can just heal with her next turn. So, you know, that's very good for me. I could break somebody here. I think I'm just gonna break the Crusader here. Mr. Sader. So, oh yeah. The bad part obviously is, oh god, he has focus. Shit. That's not perfect, obviously. Yeah, those guys just keep getting those freaking virtues all the time. I might have misplayed my Abomination a little bit this fight as well. I might have misplayed him because... No, I got super lucky this game. Like, I cannot blame this. Like, yeah, okay, this is kind of bad-ish luck, but still okay. This is still fine. That's still alright. 13 damage. It's enough if I just drop another Bile. But honestly, I would just really like to get my... Yeah, I just have to keep doing it. I'd like to get my transformation, but I think it's more important to just threaten this Crusader a bit more. Yeah. I think we're still in a very good spot though, so... I don't want to move my A-bomb as well, so if I were to transform my A-bomb, it would just kind of put him in the danger zone, so I really don't want to do this. No, Rake is definitely a good skill, but just the thing about A-bomb is, like, A-bomb is surprisingly squishy, guys. Like, A-bomb is way more squishy than you'd expect, and this actually means that, yeah, you can just lose the A-bomb very quickly, so people don't use him for straight-up damage because of that. Because you can just really get punished super hard for, yeah, for just playing the A-bomb like that, for just playing A-bomb as a damage dealer, right? You just get punished super hard for that stuff. So that's why people don't do this, I think. Because like frontline A-bomb just drops dead very quickly against a lot of aggressive builds. Like it's like A-bomb just dies turn 2 usually. Oh my god, he has a crit here. Shit. I mean, that's the nice part about the region I still have, right? For a single turn. So I do actually negate that a little bit at least. I'm just gonna threaten this as well. I'm just gonna put DOT across the board here for him. It's gonna be hit. So that's good. See, that's why you regen turn 1 against this stuff. Right, so you regen turn 1 because this means for that composition that if they get you to 0 HP, you can always recover from this, at least partially. That's always good for you to have that possibility, at least, right, to recover from those very nasty situations. Okay, he slams, which is actually quite good because this means I can actually heal as well. Right, I can indeed heal with my flagellate now if I activate him. So it's definitely good for me. I'm gonna drop Beast Bile here on those 2 characters again. That's some extra stress, that's extra damage over time, pressure that I apply. And this means like he has 19 DOT as well. And I do resolve break everybody except for the A-bomb, who is going to, you know, just lose its marbles upon activation anyway, so that's very good for me. Maybe I should have, maybe this was greedy, maybe I should have just activated the Flagellando. I think he might go for a stun here. I think that's the reasonable play right now, just going for a stun on my Flag. Because if he dies, okay, that's stupid then from him. I think that's not reasonable at all. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna activate my own Grave Robber first. And I'm gonna heal later, right? So it goes like this. We go for, so he's gonna be a Death's Door again on this Arbalest. So let me just read the chat now. Who they go for against the Klepa comp? I'd go for the Leper, honestly. Very often I just go for the Leper, but that's just kind of personal preference, though, I think. This might be just personal preference here. Okay, we have 0 HP, so I just have to redeem now. There's gonna be like a big one as well, look at this. Let's see. I mean, okay, that's not huge, it's good enough, though. It's like a almost full HP heal for the Grave Robber. That's enough for her, right? He probably shouldn't be able to take me to 0 anyway. I usually would go for the Leper though, but you have to control that fight. Depends on what you're also using. What comp do you imagine play against this Zoko? Because it really depends on the composition you're using as well. If you have like a stress comp, I think it's good to just kind of put some pressure at least on the enemy. Hold on, I need to focus on this right now. It's 17 damage over time, so I can just transform and just wreck his face a little bit, I think. I also need to apply some stress right now, so that would be a good way to apply some stress. So you go, if you're full damage, then I guess Jester could be a good objective. If you have a Jester of your own, you can go for the Jester. If you can keep the Leper back, you just go for the Jester as well. Just make sure you don't take lethal damage from the Jester, and you should be Gucci. Right, that's what I would be doing anyway. Okay, so he starts healing. That's really never good for you if you're healing against this. I think I killed that. I think I killed the Crusader as well with this right now. Possibly, no, I don't. Okay. If you no, actually, I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have anyway. But yeah, whatever. Whatever. He's in a very bad spot right now. He got shafted super hard by RNG. This would have been a very different fight if he hadn't missed all those things turn 1. It was really brutal for him to just experience all this bullshit, but yeah, that's how this game sometimes is. I guess that's how this game sometimes is. 9. He takes 11. That's fine for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna do 9 here. That's no good. He resisted the bleed, but that's enough to take him to 0 again. So no matter whom he picks next turn, he's gonna be at 0 HP on that character, and that's very, very good for me, right? So he cannot win this anymore, I think. Like, this is not within the realm of possibility for him to win anyway. Let's see what he does right now. I mean, like, he has very little he can do in this right now. I imagine he just loses this turn even. I mean, no, not this turn. He just loses the Crusader for sure, almost. I don't think there's like any recourse whatsoever for the Crusader alone to sustain through this. Doesn't look like it to me. 4. I think I just go for a punish again here on the A-bomb then. He goes to 0 on the Arbalest anyway, so I'm just gonna threaten the Arbalest too. Oh yeah, that's 12 damage retain. Look at this flashback, he resists every single bleed. How does he do it? That's probably low base, that's 50% base. Okay, that's why. Okay, I thought this was like lucky. He just says 50% base. I thought this was 100% base on that. Okay, he just surrenders. Yeah, there's no way he can win this fight. And this should put us in Darkest One again, so that's kind of good. Right, we are gonna be Darkest One again. Yes! Darkest, my old friend, guys. Darkest, my old friend. But this guy was so freaking unlucky.